in right now. Martial arts sign right above me. Smoking a cigarette. You know, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I guess I didn't even realize I was going to say that until maybe a second before I did, if that. Well, it's kind of tricky. It's also kind of tricky that you're gesturing to me right now, and then normally when somebody's being recorded, the recorder stops being acknowledged, but the recorder kind of has to be acknowledged because the recorder is having a big influence on the person being recorded. You know, little things like just looking at my hands right then as I was speaking, looking up to the plane. When the camera looks to the plane, I think to the plane. So it seems like the recorder should really be acknowledged in the recording in order to understand the person being recorded. So like just then you moved your spot, and that has some kind of influence on me. You zoom in closer, and like we get closer and closer to the camera, and I feel like I should say something like really profound, you know, but I want to like step back and, you know, I want to see, and then the camera comes in, and it has this effect of like putting me on such a spotlight that I need to say, you know, I mean, now I feel like it's really too close, like, you know, it's to a level where I can't speak as well because it's like if somebody just got really close, you know, it would be like hard to talk to them. It'd be like a close talker, and I don't know, it's like when somebody really listens to you. Ooh, I think that is the thing about the camera, is because you know it is listening like nobody has ever listened to you, probably. Yeah, I think that is the thing. I think normally when we speak with somebody, there's a certain amount of freedom because we know they're not actually listening a lot of the time. Most times when I speak with people, they seem so self-absorbed that they can hardly even hear what I'm saying. Almost like they're just waiting to be able to lay down a perception. So the camera is hearing everything. You know, it makes it harder to say anything. Just like when somebody is listening to us very well. It puts us on edge a little. And I imagine I'm on edge a little, but I imagine I'm on edge a little all of the time. I think that's one thing that's hard to grasp for people about me. The other night somebody said to me, have things started to breathe yet? And I was thinking, things are breathing all the time, and they're speaking to me all the time, and they're showing themselves to me, and our pizza is being walked out to us. Hey, hey, thanks. And it's also interesting too to even start to say something. You know, I feel censored in a lot of ways because I mean, people that have never even really had a meaningful conversation with me could possibly see this or see it online somewhere on some social networking kind of device, and then form such an impression of me. You know, I'm not like this all the time, but I am. You know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say anything again. So I'm kind of like, right now I'm speaking to an imagined audience. know, and I'm thinking stuff like, they're going to think I smoke a lot now, because there's like a, you know, bunch of cigarette butts in there. That's a strange thing. Imagine I do smoke a lot. Well, moon looks nice.